Welcome to our 10 o'clock meditation. I'm really glad you're all here. I invite you to just take a deep breath and close your eyes and just settle into your chair, keeping your feet flat on the floor and your hands just resting on your lap. And I invite you to just put down any cares or worries or anxieties that you might have come in here with today. Just put them down. And for the next 20 minutes, we will just go into the silence, into the space where Spirit dwells within, knowing that that is always a safe and beautiful and loving place to reside. So I invite you to just go within there and rest within. As our meditation time comes to a close, slowly bring your awareness back into the room. Wiggle your toes and your fingers. Let your body come back into this space. Thank you for joining us today in the meditation. Our service will begin in 10 minutes. Thank you.
Before we begin our service, we're going to light our candle for peace. Within the lighting of this candle, we bring into this room peace. That is the foundation of the deeper truth running through everything, even and especially when the world outside feels uncertain and in turmoil. So let's just take this moment of silence together to honor our feelings, especially in the face of the most recent tragedies that have happened and are happening. To open our heart and open our mind so that we can move this peace within and let it shine its light out into the world. Thank you. And now, let the music begin.
Are you ready to sing?
Yeah.
I think I heard you. Are you ready to sing?
Yeah.
There you are. All right, I'll show you once. It's really simple. It goes like this. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. That's it. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. After me, Spirit loves me.
Spirit loves me.
I know that.
I know that.
Spirit loves me.
Spirit loves me.
That's a fact.
That's a fact.
Yeah. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. Yes. When I'm down,
When I'm down,
I turn to you.
I turn to you.
When I'm down,
When I'm down,
pull me through.
you pull me
Pull me through. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. Yes, I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. See?
All alone, feeling broken, I don't know where to go. Got a feeling if I'm willing, Spirit's opening the door. So I'm asking, passing time while I'm crashing in a last sad gasp of confusion, and it's slow. A little knowing that won't let go. Can't ignore it, and you know I won't, cause it's growing in the open. No more hoping now. Spirit holds my soul and says you gotta let me love you now. You are worthy of this love, so why not let me love you now? You are worthy of this love. Yeah.
I surrender.
I surrender.
Every little thing.
Every little thing.
I surrender.
I surrender.
Hear me sing.
Hear me sing.
Hear me sing. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. I'm gonna let Spirit love me now. I am worthy of this love. I am worthy of this love. Yes, I am worthy of this love. I am worthy of this love.
Yeah.
Melissa and Z, our praise team and house band. We're going to hear more from them in just a moment. So my official welcome to all of you. My name is Nadene Rogers, and I am a religious science practitioner and fortunate enough and honored enough to be the interim spiritual director of CSL San Jose. This is my first time hosting. I'm usually up here doing the message, and people are snickering at me all over the place going, okay, now you're going to see the words you wrote. So high watch out there for me, folks. My pronouns are she and hers, and I welcome you all here in the spirit of joy. And yes, joy is the name of this day. So I'm going to ask you if you wouldn't mind to please silence your cell phones. That would be awesome. So now I'm going to invite the practitioner of the day, Renee Tobias, forward to do our call of service.
As I Ring the bowl, let the vibration fill you up and center you. Recognizing now that there is only one life, one presence, one mind, one infinite intelligence moving in and through all things. It is joy, it is wisdom, it is love, it is the creative power that is always expressing out of limitless abundance and overflowing good. This divine presence fills this space now, and I am one with it, as is each and every person in this room, in this community. We are its living expression. Each of us, all of us, are united in that one mind as we come together for this Sunday service. And I know right now that this gathering, this service is unfolding beautifully and effortlessly. Inspiration flows freely. The words land exactly where they are needed. The music opens hearts and prayers raise consciousness. All is blessed, and every person leaves here feeling seen, uplifted, nourished, and more deeply connected to each other and to their own inner truth. And I'm so grateful for this day, for this space, for the service, for this time, for the music, for the ministries here, and for each of us. I give great thanks for our time together, for everything that transpires today. And with gratitude, I release my word into the action of the law of mind, knowing that it is already so. Spirit has spoken. And I invite with you to anchor this with me by saying, and so it is.
And so it is. Excuse me. Our community is a place of belonging. Whatever that means to you. For me, personally, it means that I get to come home to myself, my spirit, my soul, my body, my mind, and be with me. And when I be with me, I belong no matter where I am. So we are a place of belonging, and we are calling up the spiritual magnificence as the truth of each person here. We believe we're companions on the journey, expanding love's expression as we learn to become the presence of peace. We are beacons of light, living the principles that we teach, the values that we believe in, as we meet each other right where we are on the journey, the personal journey of our own becoming. We're a safe space. We want you to know that. We are a safe space where faith and courage are explored, and new beginnings are always happening through radical acceptance of who and whose we are. So welcome home, everyone. It's wonderful to have you here with us today. And now I would like to just take a moment and thank everyone whose hands, hearts, minds, schedules have been tossed aside to come here to focus and bring Spirit alive for you and for them. So taking a moment to thank all the volunteers, our musical team, Dave Dumont, who joined us today, Dave Maurischat, who's a steady Eddie, Melissa and Z, all the sound booth people, the kitchen angels, the setup teams. Let's just say thank you to all of those people. You bet. Yes. And I think I'm one of the few paid people here, so I could not do my job without all of the people in service. And it's amazing how many people in the center we have. You know, I want to welcome any newcomers here today. We realize that there are so many trends offered up, so many options. And to come in person and to take the effort to show up in community for connection in this heart-to-heart way is very special. So we want to acknowledge you. And if you're comfortable, if you're here with us for the first time, would you just stand up so we could just say a hi? All right. Thank you so much. Now, there is a connection card. It's blue, and it's under the seat in front of you, and there is a pen. If you feel like filling it out, great. And you can always drop it off at the concierge desk in Fellowship Hall during our potluck, which, of course, you're all invited to afterwards, or just put it in the offertory basket when it comes around. We do have a welcome packet for you, so you might want to pick that up at the concierge desk. And I'm going to invite everyone that's here to please stand and say together our statement of being. These are our values and the reason we exist. We believe that life is good, that God is all there is, and that love is the only power. We are a welcoming and inclusive community of inspired individuals caring for and about each other and the entire planetary family, bringing the gifts of active compassion and kindness to the world. Our purpose is to transform lives, build dreams, and reveal God through education, music, prayer, service, generosity, and play. Now take a moment and say hi to each other. Okie dokes, find your way back when you can to your seats, please. I want to introduce these very special guests that we have here with us today that have come to light up the house. Our featured artists today and our speakers, Reverend Dr. Melissa Phillippe and Reverend Z. Egloff. Rev Z is a cartoonist, spoken word artist, and award-winning author of the spiritual humor blog Life in ZD, A Goofball's Guide to Enlightenment. You'll see why if you haven't already figured that out. Their wife, Reverend Dr. Melissa Phillippe, is a singer-songwriter and teacher with 9 albums of original music in release. Melissa and Z, commonly known, the founders of ohmygodlife.com, an online traveling ministry. Their mission is to bring radical joy to the world, just like they're doing here today, and as they will be doing as the co-music directors of the upcoming Centers for Spiritual Living convention in Reno. So let's give them a warm welcome back, Melissa and Z.
Thank you so much.
Thank you
It's
so
good
much.
to be here.
Thank you, Reverend Nadene, for having us. Thank you for everyone who is here at the workshop and who's in service today. And hey, Jim. My name is Z, and my pronouns are they, them, or she. I mean, shit, I'm so sorry. Oh. I meant to not say that. Anyway,
You
yeah.
didn't say
So
the
there we
wrong
go.
word,
I
you
said it
didn't.
wrong. There you go.
That's all right.
Okay, we're gonna do a song now, and I'd love for you to join us. The spoken word. There's a spoken word chorus. It goes like this, and there's movements. So it's love is the only truth, and the only truth is love. Please say that with me. Love is the only truth, and the only truth is love. The part where it comes in the song is slightly tricky. I'm going to say, hush, little baby, 'cause there's just this, and then that's the love part. That's it? You got it? You good?
Got it.
Okay. All right, let's go. Here's something that isn't true. There aren't 24 hours in a day. I mean, there are, but only because we say so. Because thousands of years ago in ancient Egypt, someone stuck a stick in the ground and watched the shadows to try and measure the arc of a day. And don't get me started on this trip called time, the trippity-slippity thing that doesn't exist in the first place. I ain't no Einstein, but I tell you what, there's only one thing that's ever stuck that doesn't need a stick in the ground for me to trust it. Hush, little baby, 'cause there's just this love is the only truth. And the only truth is love. Again, love is the only truth. And the only truth is love.
When I let go of all that I believe, what is left is true. Release the stories of things I see, and all I see is you. In the spaces between starlight, in the shelter of the dark, in the memories of sweet goodbyes, the beating of my heart. It's you. All that is you.
Here's something else that isn't true. What we call love, right? There's a guy at work, you don't even know his name, but you're sure he's the one who can satisfy that need that hurts and howls and wants what's real, till you find out he's married or gay or not gay and can't give you anything but need and more need. See, love doesn't ask, love only answers, and the answer is always yes. I don't know much, but I tell you what, there's only one thing that's ever stuck that doesn't need anything for me to trust it. Hush, little baby, 'cause there's just this love is the only truth. And the only truth is love. Again, love is the only truth. And the only truth is love.
When I let go of all that I believe, what is left is true. Release the stories of things I see, all I see is you. In the spaces between starlight, in the shelter of the dark, in the memories of sweet goodbyes, the breaking of my heart. It's you. All that
Together, love is the only truth, and the only truth is love.
all that
Love is the only truth, and the only truth is love. Love is the only truth, and the only truth is love.
all that
Love is the only truth, and the only truth is love. Love is the only truth, and the only truth is love.
Love is the only truth. Our 2026 theme this year is the way of the heart is the way through. It's simple, it's basic, it's deep, it's complex. But it's freeing. And it's what we need right now. And so to speak to that theme, I'd like to bring back together Melissa and Z, continuing our theme, recognizing and returning to the one with their talk, Where is the Love?
Thank you. Love is the only truth, right? Love is the only truth. And I don't know about you, but sometimes it's hard to feel that. Sometimes it's hard to find that in ourselves, in relationship to others, or in our country, right? So how do we find love when it appears to be dimmed? How do we get there? How do we get there in ourselves? How do we get there in relationship to others? That's what we want to talk about today. Sound good? Okay. Melissa is going to get us started. Melissa?
Thank you, Z.
Welcome.
Okay, so have you ever been triggered? Okay, so by triggered, my definition of triggered, just to, is that when there's a set of circumstances, I respond in a not necessarily logical manner, right? Like someone cuts you off on the freeway and you take it so personally. I do that. I don't. Did anybody else? Okay, I'm got a couple people. Wow. When I'm out there driving, it seems like more people are doing that. Or you're at the 18-item checkout, speedy checkout in the grocery store, and the person in front of you has 20 items in their basket. And you're like, how are they counting up and getting to, anyway. And you like go ballistic inside, right? And you're, very upset, maybe in my case for hours after, about their basket. So I used to live like that all the time, all day, every day. That was my ground zero place, just like so triggered all the time. You could say I was trigger happy, except for wasn't really very happy, so maybe trigger minus the happy, I don't know. Anyway, so my summary of all the work I've done, so lots of years, 36 plus something years of recovery, and thank you. Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then I'm a minister in Centers for Spiritual Living. That's a lot of classes to get to be a minister in Centers for Spiritual Living. And then a lot of training with a shaman. All these years of all this work that I've done, I have decided it all comes down to one thing. Now, I made this up, so I know there's other things, but I'm just saying. If we are feeling toxic bad, we are believing a lie. If we are feeling toxic bad, we are believing a lie. I've had people argue with me about this, that grief is an exception to that rule, to which I say yes, and grief is its own little island. Have you noticed? Grief is just going to do its thing. It's all by itself over here. Random stuff going on that island. But what I have found for myself is that when I acknowledge why I have grief, that there's all this love underneath it, that it's kind of beautiful to grieve. I mean, it can be not toxic, right? So I'm talking about toxic back. You know what I'm talking about, that we are believing a lie. Now, my solution for this is you find the lie and you replace it with the truth. That sounds very simple, doesn't it? That's all you have to do. Find the lie, replace it with the truth. And you might say, well, Melissa, where do I find the truth? You find the truth on the flip side of the lie. Right there, very clear, easy to find. Years ago, many years ago now, I had this experience. So I was on tour. I was a touring musician by myself at the time. Sadly, I hadn't met my beloved Z yet. But I was on tour doing centers around the world, like centers and churches and that kind of thing. Kind of like what we're doing now, only lonelier. Not as fun. But I was doing it, and it was great, and I was gone a lot. I came home from this one particular trip, a couple weeks away, and, you know, this is back in the day before email. We're talking pre-email. Some of you were not born yet, I'm sure, but there was a time, and yes, I'm that old, and I came home to a stack of notices in the mail from my bank. You know, they had yellow envelopes, so you knew. No hiding. It turned out that when I was home before I left, I had done my finances, and I had been all caught up. I was proud of myself. And at the time, I had a very different life. I had debt. I was like, my life doesn't look like that now, but I was kind of a mess. It turned out that when I did that bookkeeping, I entered a deposit twice. See, these are the kinds of things that don't happen as much anymore today, but it happened. And then, because I had debt, I thought, oh, awesome, I can do extra on that bill this month. So I did. And then the check of theirs got to the bank, and the bank said, well, that's not here. Thus, the notices. So get this, $650 in fees from the bank, which they refused to reverse. Because it was my mistake. I mean, come on. I mean, at the time, I thought they were buttheads, but really, it was my error. So there you go. Anyway, I was a mess. Now, I want to say, at this point in my life, I said I was a mess. Comparatively, I was a mess. But at that point, I had 12 years in recovery. I was taking practitioner training, which is now called advanced something studies, consciousness studies. So I was becoming a practitioner, and I had been doing a shamanic training for about 10 years also. I mean, I was doing my work. I had like many hours of therapy under my belt, and I knew the truth. I knew the truth I just told you. When you're feeling toxic, bad, you're believing a lie. But no matter how much I knew that, I couldn't stop believing the lie. Money for me was a particular trigger. And so I would get myself there, like, you made a mistake, like, lighten up. I'd be like, maybe like a millisecond, and then I'd be right back in hell. I suck. How could I be? You know the voice. How could you even? La, 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 la. So eventually, after a couple weeks of this suffering, I decided I needed to meditate on it. I needed to figure out, like, get to the bottom. So I did. I did this meditation, this really powerful meditation. We actually have it at a class now, but it's this thing we call radical transformation. And I went in. I actually was married to a man at the time. That's another talk. But I went in and I said, I'll just be like 20 minutes, because that's how long technically it takes. And about an hour and a half later, I came out, and he was a physician, so he like turned white as a ghost when he saw me, because he said, you looked like you were in a state of actual physical shock. Like I was just white as a ghost. I was shocked. So here's what happened. I decided to find the lie and look on the flip side and find the truth. Right? That's the deal. So the lie, so when I was growing up, my mom, God bless her soul, God rest her soul and bless her soul, told me many, many times, you were the best fight I ever lost with your dad. What she other times actually straight up said, I didn't want you. And she would follow it with, I'm so glad you came. I'm so glad you're here. But as a little kid, you don't hear that part. You hear, I didn't want you. You were what I had to lose a fight for you to get here. That's how much I didn't want you here. Okay. Yeah, it is good. She was a great mom. She was in some ways, actually, but not that. So when I followed the thread, what I came to is my mom, I came out, he said, what happened? And I said, I just realized my mom hates me. To which he said, you just figured that out? He said, she says stuff to you all the time that's horrible, and not to your siblings, just you. Weeks later, my best friend said almost exact same words. You're just figuring this out? She's horrible to you all the time. But, you know, I didn't see that. I just thought I was being treated the way I deserved to be treated. So what was the lie at the bottom of all this when I came to it was not like my mom was an idiot, which is what I'd say today. I love her. She was many ways, but kind of an idiot. And what I came to was I suck. I suck. I shouldn't be here. I don't even deserve to be alive. So what's on the flip side of that? I don't deserve to be alive. Well, that whole I'm not enough, that's like our core stuff, right, always? And the truth on the other side is, I am enough. I am whole. I am perfect. You know, Spirit wanted me here, or I wouldn't be here. Not only was that true when I was, you know, became a being, when I was born, when I grew, all those years I wasn't believing it. Spirit, with every breath I take, is the evidence that Spirit still wants me here, right now, who I am on this stage, talking to you this morning with all my stuff. Just like this. Spirit loves this. Every breath that you take is the evidence that Spirit wants you here. As you are today, even now the things you think you can get better. Maybe you will. Maybe you won't. Maybe it just doesn't matter. Spirit loves you now. You wouldn't be here. So you can imagine that coming to that actual realization that, oh my God, I'm enough. Oh my God, I'm loved. Oh my God, I deserve to be here. I'm worthy. That is a big shift, right? My life does not look the same as it did before that day. It can't. When we know that truth, it changes everything. It keeps getting better and better and better. I'm happier and happier. I mean, look what I get to live with. I'm just saying, something's going right around here. My current mantra, it has been for quite a while, is I stand in unapologetic confidence, knowing the truth of my divine nature. I say it with me, I stand in unapologetic confidence. Knowing the truth of my divine nature. It is true. You know that Verizon guy? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? So my question I ask myself whenever any of my feathers get ruffled these days is, can I love me now? Can I love me now? I promise you, the answer is always yes, you can. You can love you now. Spirit does. May as well just succumb. More and more today, what gets triggered in me when I'm triggered by the whole world is gratitude. I mean, I get to be alive in a body. I get to live my life with this one doing this. This is what we do. We make videos. I mean, we do, like, the stuff that I do, it's like we tell people about our lives when we haven't met them before, and they're like, wow, you're living the dream. Like, yeah. Yeah. And sometimes I forget, and then they say that, and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot to be grateful about that. But everything makes me happy. Everything makes me grateful because life is amazing. Not everything makes me grateful. I hear some news now and then, doesn't make me so grateful. But I am grateful in those moments to know the truth, that love is rising. This is love rising. This is what it looks like when love is winning. And the rest has to like give a last gasping breath. So now I'd say I'm actually trigger happy. Right? And more, I'm hoping you will be too with this trick. Look on the flip side for the truth and practice believing it. Search for the evidence. It's there. Yes? I give you the best thing, Z.
Thank you, baby. All right, so Melissa talked about finding the love within, discovering the lie, checking on the flip side. I'd like to take it up a notch and talk about other people. Especially when other people are behaving in a way that is not loving toward us. And I have a little story I'd like to share about that I fondly call the spiritual retreat from hell. Would you like to hear it? Yeah. All right. So this is a bunch of years ago. Melissa and I went on a spiritual retreat. It was held in a hotel. The first night, we all come together in a meeting room there, and I didn't know anyone there except Melissa. So I was feeling kind of shy. And I also should mention that it was a women's retreat. Now, the way I describe myself now is I'm gender rich, whole lot of gender going on. I was born into the body of a little girl, but the category of girl never quite fit, but the category of boy didn't really fit either. These days, if someone says, "Are you a boy or a girl?" I say, "Yes." Or, "Do I look like I know?" Yeah, okay. So I have known this about myself for a long time. But it took a while to acknowledge, affirm, and accept myself as I am. I love the younger generation coming around and helping make this more understood to more people. But this is 15 years ago. So 15 years ago at this retreat, I was not the free-range, gender-rich individual that I am today in terms of acceptance, right? So I'm at this women's retreat kind of going, like, how's this going to go? Because, you know, I've had screams and not in a good way when I go into a woman's bathroom, right? It's not like, "Oh, Z's here." It's like, what's a dude doing here, right? So I was just worried, but it seemed like it was going okay that first night. Cool. Melissa and I go back to our room in the hotel. Melissa was wiped out. She conks out right away. I take a while to go to sleep, so I'm lying there. And I realize I hear the walls are really thin, so I can hear the people in the next room, and as I hear them talking, I'm realizing, oh, they're at the retreat. It sounds like two women from the retreat. And then I realize they're talking about me. Yeah. So it's one voice in particular. She's saying, "I don't understand why she has to look like that. I don't understand why, if she hates men, she has to look like one." Okay. So we all know people talk about us, right? But to actually hear it, to actually hear people talking about you, it's sort of like being kicked in the gut. Now, even then, I'm a good metaphysician. So I know. I come to this retreat. I'm worried about what the other women might think about me. Here I am attracting a situation of finding out exactly what one of the women thinks about having me there. Interesting. I also know that beating ourselves up by saying, "How did my consciousness create this?" is not helpful. A better question is, how can my consciousness heal this? Because we all know the things that have happened in our life that appear to be the worst thing ever end up being the best thing ever. Am I right? Yeah. Yes. So I just knew, stay curious, stay open. Nevertheless, the next morning, I go to the meeting, and I am scanning the room, trying to figure out who belongs to that voice. Now, there's a little problem here because two of the women in the room had that voice, which left a little dilemma for me because now I did not know which one to hate. Did I mention this was a spiritual retreat? Yeah. Now, it wasn't long before I found out who it was because they were in the room right next to us. So we came, there was a break from the session, and we're both there outside the room, going into rooms, and I said, hey, just so you know, the walls are really thin between our rooms, and we can hear everything you're saying. Yeah. Interestingly enough, though, it did not give me the satisfaction that I thought it would, letting her know. And now that I knew, and it was indeed one of the two women I thought, now that I know who it is, I found out some things about her, like she's a few decades older than me. So back in the day when she was coming up, there weren't a lot of free-range, gender-rich individuals roaming the land freely. Right? Wasn't seeing that. She also was raised in a very conservative religious household. Also, not a lot of this going on, right? And I could not stop thinking about what she said, because she kept saying, I don't understand why she has to look like this, etc. I don't understand. She was saying, I don't get it. So at one point in the retreat, because this was indeed a spiritual retreat, they did some kind of process. I honestly don't remember what it was now, but they took us within to tap into that place, that space where we know that we are one. And I'm in that place of expansion and oneness, and I think, it doesn't feel good to judge other people. It just doesn't feel good. That's why everybody wants to be in love. That's why all the songs out there are about being in love, because that's what people want. That's really what they want. And so if she could, she would love me. She wants to love me. The lie was, she wants to judge me. The truth on the flip side was, she wants to love me. She wants to love me. And it became like this mantra that I just kept saying. And from that place, I was able to forgive her. Like real forgiveness, not like, oh, I'm better than you, I forgive you down there. Up from my little pedestal. It was like, I forgive you, I get it. She wants to love me. And not only that, I want to love her because, let's face it, I was judging her for judging me, which made me double judgy. That sounds like a particularly bitter flavor of ice cream. I'll have 2 scoops of double judgy, please. Yum, yeah. So I want to love her. And not only that, I want to love me. I attracted that experience to myself because I still had a whole lot of judgment about myself. And if that happened to me today, if I had that exact same experience today, it might sting a little, but I'd just be like, oh, she doesn't get it. She doesn't get it. But at the time, it was like, oh, And because I had that experience and because I worked through it, I never had to talk to her about it. I didn't have to have a process with her. Because I went through all that I went through with it, I am as accepting and loving of myself as I am now precisely because of that experience, right? And how did I get there? Through spiritual practice. Spiritual practice shines a light on the lie and leads us to the truth on the flip side. And there's lots of ways to get there. There's meditation, there's prayer, there's reading, there's spiritual community, there's meeting with the practitioner, right? There's so many ways to find those lies and discover the truth on the flip side. There's a story that I love about a guy who goes to the doctor, and he's like, doctor, I hurt all over, like everywhere. And the doctor says, can you be like a little more specific? And he goes, okay. Right here? Oh, right there, right there. Ooh, it hurts. And my elbow, right there. Ooh, ooh, ah. And my knee, right there. Doctor says, I think I see what's going on. You have a broken finger. So when you look at life through a fractured lens, everything hurts. But when you look at life through the eyes of love, you see the truth. You see the truth about yourself. You see the truth about others. You see the truth about the world. They want to love you. And you want to love them, and you want to love you. So when you can ground yourself in spiritual practice, you can find those lies, and you can check the truth on the flip side. And spoiler alert, love is always on the flip side. And so it is. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
All right, we have one more thing for you. We're going to ground the message. Melissa's going to do a call and response.
Please repeat after me. Every breath I take is the evidence that Spirit wants me. I am enough. If I forget this truth, I look for the lie. I check the flip side and find the truth. I am loved. I love others, and others love me, even if they don't know it yet. They want to love me, and I want to love them. I stand unapologetically confident, knowing the truth of my divine nature, because I rock. And you rock. We all rock because Spirit rocks. And so it is. Let us pray. As I say a tender yes, as I say a tender yes to everything, everything, everything that comes to me. My heart is open. I am free. I open to all that is. It brings me to my knees. I surrender, and I am peace.
There is only one source, one power, one light, one love. This is the truth of me, and this is the truth of each and every one of us here in this building, watching online. We are love. We are peace. We are made of this. And so I speak this word right here, right now, to know that each of us in this moment are embarking on a deeper level of love, a deeper walk with the divine to know the truth, to use our spiritual practice, to use our spiritual sight to find those lies and check for the truth on the flip side. And as we do so, as this love grows within us, this love that we can feel and know for ourselves, for others around us, for this country, for this planet, that we are claiming here now a love revolution. A revolution of knowing and being love in the world. This is who and what we are. This is who we and what we are here for. Knowing and claiming this truth, this love, this energy. And I am grateful that right here, right now, I breathe this in. I know this is true for all of us. And I just release this because I say yes. Spirit says yes. Everybody says yes, 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 yes to love, yes to truth, yes to peace. And I release this right here, right now, saying, and so it is.
So it is. Amen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Wash away my tears and take away the pain I've been holding in for years. Wind blow away my fears. Whisper till I know this storm will someday clear. I'm tired of holding on to this one tiny rock where I thought it was safe to be. Now I'm remembering I wanna be washed to sea. The healing storm cleansing my soul. Oh, healing storm making me whole. Break open my heart. The pain is well worn, for I am reborn in the healing storm. Sun, shine, shine your light on all the night. No longer blind. Now my heart will be my guide. I see the rainbows and a pot of gold shining bright, showing me the way to peace once again. 'Cause I'd been holding back the light, and now I give in. The healing storm cleansing my soul. Oh, healing storm making me whole. Break open my heart. The pain is well worn. For I am reborn in the healing storm. Yes, I am. Hey.
My heart is the place where this storm has its say. Can't escape, though I try to hide from the rain. But every drop pulls me out, fills me up, turns me inside out, and I can't stay the same. Take it all, take my shame. I don't need it, it just makes me crazy. I'm not crazy, I am free. So I land in the place where I'm from, where I'm safe, where I've been all along, didn't know it, too afraid of myself, who I am, what I'm made of. But now I stay, now I stand in this place, on this land, stake my claim, unafraid, till the storm fades away.
The healing storm cleansing my soul. Oh, healing storm making me whole. Break open my heart. The pain is well worn. For I am reborn. Yeah. For I am reborn. For I am reborn. In the healing Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you.
Don't go anywhere. Please stay standing just for a moment. Come closer, if you would. So I've been doing this an awfully long time. And you gave us more than love. You gave us the freedom to be divinely human. Thank you for your vulnerability, your authenticity, and for opening that damn yellow envelope. And I would like you to just give back to them everything, the freedom they have given you to be who you truly are today. Feel it deeply, I know you do, and don't forget it. Please acknowledge Melissa and Z.
Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thanks for making me cry. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my job.
Singing, you know, crying and singing don't really go together.
If I'm crying, everyone has to cry.
I'm not crying, you're crying.
So I'm not going to say everything I got from that message. I've said it all. What I do want to say is join us next week. Next week, it's February, and we continue the 3-month theme of recognizing and returning to the one. But we do so by focusing on creating a season of peace. So I'm going to be speaking, and my first talk is called We the Alchemists. I'm glad I chose that heavy title after this. And so now it is time for our conscious giving. Thank you for what you have brought here and what you have given to this point in time. Now it is time to continue participating in the law of circulation. You know, we know that even though we've been taught that it is better to give than to receive, the most important idea is often missed. Knowing that we must receive first in order that we can give. And so, ushers, if you would come forward, you are going to see 2 baskets, one inside the other, come around to you. The little one in the middle is filled with blessings of joy. Please receive one from your highest self. Once you've taken it, the invitation is to give back to complete the law of circulation by putting your gift into the larger basket. So please begin. And as you start,
I open to the good that is mine. I open to the good that is mine. I open. I open. I open, open, open to the good that is mine. Join us. I open to the good that is mine. I open to the good that is mine. I open. I open. I open, open, open to the good that is mine.
Holy, good, holy, abundance, holy, all is holy mine. Bless me, let me now accept the all good, so good all the time. Holy, good, holy, abundance, holy, all is holy mine. Bless me, let me now accept the all good, so good all the time.
I open to the good that is mine. I open to the good that is mine. I open. I open. Keep opening. I open, open, open to the good that is mine. I open to the good that is mine. I open to the good that is mine. I open. I open. I open, open, open to the good that is mine. I
Holy,
open.
good, holy, abundance, holy, all is holy mine. Bless me, let me now accept the all good, so good all the time. Holy, good, holy, abundance, holy, all is holy mine. Bless me, let me now accept the all good, so good all the time. Holy, good, holy, abundance, holy, all is holy mine. Bless me, let me now accept the all good, so good all the time. Holy, good, holy, abundance, holy, all is holy mine. Bless me, let me now accept the all good, so good all the time.
I open. I open. I open, open, open to the good that is mine.
invite you to invoke the feeling of gratitude through thoughts of life's abundance right where you are. And just allow that to fill you and the space around you. As your word has power, I now invite you, if you would like to please stand and join in blessing this offertory by saying together our prosperity affirmation. The words are up on the screen. From the love of pure spirit within me, I bless this gift. I send it forth to heal and bless and prosper. It is evidence of my faith and my belief. It does great in the world, and it returns to me multiplied abundantly. Thank you. And last but not least, there are so many ways for you to engage in this community. So we have a few announcements for you. The first of which I'd like to just, again, thank Melissa and Z for the great workshop they did yesterday called the Enneagram Experience. People came up to me afterwards and said, oh, so what are you? And I went, a monkey, a whale, maybe a cat, but I could be a dog. Yeah, I could be a dog. And the owl is really, and I gave up. You know, to me, the truth is we're everything and we're nothing and we're always changing. But it's kind of fun to identify yourselves, to understand, again, how to shine the light on the lie, right, and find the greater truth within you. So thanks for that. And I know you have a few words to say about that, so come on up.
Thank you.
So we have an online and traveling ministry. We don't have a brick and mortar church. So we roam about the land. We go all over the place. We put things online and then we travel. This is what we do. So we have right out here around the corner, we call our Oh My God Life mini mall. And in our mini mall, we have all kinds of things. Actually, we have T-shirts. I believe Gus is also modeling, but I don't see him here. We have our Love is the Only Truth T-shirts. We did that song today. We have fridge magnets. We have books. We have music, of course. We have online classes, a bunch of fun, good stuff. And
the best thing.
The best, most important thing.
The most important thing is the free thing, right? So we have a mailing list. If you like us, so I always like to say, if you don't like us, don't get on our mailing list. You'll just get more. But if you did enjoy us today, you could get on our mailing list, and that's free. And for our friends on our mailing list, you get 2 free brand new videos every month. They're beautiful prayers, affirmations, meditations, and music videos, and they rotate. And Z does cartoons, and we each have a blog. It's just like a big fun thing to be on our mailing list. But the best thing is that every year we write a new happy birthday song, and we turn that song.
There it is.
Thank you, Gus.
Thank you, Gus. Thank you,
Vanna,
Gus.
Gus, otherwise known as Vanna. So we turn that new video of we turn the birthday song into a video, and we send it to you on the morning of your birthday at like 12:02 a.m. on your birthday. So it's your first email, hopefully, that you get on your birthday from us.
I got it on mine. Thank you.
Oh, yay.
It's so fun. It's my favorite thing that we do.
Yeah. And as she mentioned, we are going to be the music directors. So since we're in charge, we got to pick who comes with us. Faith Rivera is going to be there with us. Valerie Joy Fidmon, who I know some of you know. It's going to be an amazing team. It's going to be incredible. So if you have not bought your ticket yet to come to Reno, April 7th through 10th, it's still early bird special. So
couple more days.
It's not too late to come join us. I also want to just give one more thank you to Reverend Nadene for having us here today and for making me cry on stage. Always good. The band, the praise singers, the team, everyone who is bringing love to this place and uplifting this place. We're always so grateful to be here. So thank you again.
Thank you. We have a program once a month. We skipped it in December because of all the holiday busyness, but it's called Rising in Consciousness. And it's the opportunity for any and all of you to come to share how you're feeling about things that are going on in the world today, whether it's the greater global scene or your own outside world. And then to start to learn how to use spiritual principles, practices, to create that flip side for yourself. Our hope is that you come and you feel the peace, and that you center yourself and you leave in peace so that you can shine your light in a better way when you leave. So that's this Wednesday, January 28th, 6:30 to 8 p.m. right here in Fellowship Hall. Elizabeth, where are you? Up here. Oh, thank you. Elizabeth is my teaching assistant for the upcoming course. So,
good morning. As Reverend Nadene said, I'm blessed to be the teaching assistant for spiritual economics, a course that explores prosperity in a way unlike any class I've taken before. It invites us to truly know God as the unlimited source and to recognize our own ability as unique expressions of source to call prosperity into our lives by living in alignment with who we truly are. Together, we support one another in cultivating prosperity for ourselves, our community, and our world. When we are and do what we are called to do, we participate in the flow of divine abundance. By consciously knowing prosperity, just as we practice knowing peace and love, we become part of the solution and help create a shared consciousness of prosperity that uplifts all. I hope you'll join us in class.
thank you so much. This starts this Thursday, January 29th, and runs to March 19th. It is a hybrid course. It runs from 6:30 to 8:30, and your investment for that is $195. This community is in the process of calling in their next new senior minister. There are many pieces to that process. If you're interested in what they are, stay after you've filled your tummy and got some nourishment. Come back here. We're going to be doing a community visioning for our new minister. There will be a question-answer period where you'll get to ask questions, and then we will join together in consciousness to listen for the higher vision that Spirit has for this community. We are looking for a maximum of 10 individuals that wish to sit on this ministerial selection committee. It is a responsibility, could be as long as 6 months. And if you're interested to know what that really means, there are packets out at the concierge desk. And again, if you come and stay at our town hall meeting when we do the visioning, you can learn a lot more. So we do encourage you to get engaged in this process. This process will be collaborative. We will be very transparent every step along the way with what is going on. And if my vision holds, we're going to have your new minister in the fall of this year, and I will gracefully take my exit in love, and you're going to be rocking this place. So please participate. As I said, the new minister visioning starts at 12:30 today, maybe 12:15, depends how much talking is out there and how much food is left. So come back here after you've finished eating. Part of this process is called co-creation. Co-creation is a way to heal and reveal a greater truth through the path of forgiveness and faith. Reverend Dr. Kathy Hearn will be flying in from San Diego to serve our community in the process of finding our right and perfect new minister. And she is offering to everybody an open community workshop on February the 12th. It's Thursday evening from 6 to 9. So this is another opportunity for the community to be involved, ask questions, and most importantly, share your consciousness toward who you want to bring in here, despite what has gone on in this beautiful, beloved history, which is the springboard to get us right where we are, prepared and ready for our next yet to be. Reverend Maureen Ross and licensed practitioner Janet Cervantes are offering a 2-hour workshop on February 8th from 12:30 to 2:30, and it's called Ordinary Goodness. And it is off the book, written by Rev. Dr. Edward Villiers. And so they encourage you to join them. The investment's $25, and it's looking at simplifying life and finding the beauty and the peace within it. And last but not least, there's a new course in the house. It's called Lighten Up. And I have so much I want to say about it, but I'm just going to let the video say it all. Let the video say it all.
Hi there, my name is Nadene Rogers, aka Lovable Louie the Clown, and I'm here to tell you about a course I had to create called Lighten Up. You know, after many years that I've spent on this planet trying to fit into my own skin, stand in my truth, find my voice, and joyfully navigate being in the world, I've determined that the only way through is with humor. To lighten up, literally be beside myself, you know, out of my own rational mind. Have you ever felt you were hiding under a blanket of seriousness and you were unable to let life out and in fully? Well, amazingly, the moment I took myself lightly, I trusted my spontaneity, and this opened up the way for me to be authentically self-expressed. So lighten up. It's an interactive experience designed to facilitate revealing through movement, mime, puppetry, improv, and character development. Now, my guarantee to you is that you will leave being able to better embrace both your humanity and find the gift in it all. So, come on, won't you play with me? Let's touch into our diva humanity. What do we got to lose? Reframe those troubles, come on, get happy.
Chase all those clouds away. You know, I said to Reverend Marsh earlier, I said, I made the video, but why am I using the video when I'm actually here and I can talk about it? And I went, that must have been Louie's brain. Okay, well, that starts February. Last Saturday of each month for 4 hours on a Saturday morning, and the cost is $3.95. Reminders after service today, we have our prayer shawl group and our outreach team meeting. And again, a reminder that links to all of these classes can be found on our website, calendar. They're at the concierge desk. If you're linked to our weekly e-news, if you're not, you can sign up at the concierge desk. Everything you want to know about what's going on here, you will find. So now, as we come to our closing, I am going to invite the youth and teens in from the realms of the potluck tables, and the practitioner of the day to come forward, and all practitioners. Would you stand right where you are at your seats? If anyone here is wishing to remember that truth of who they are, or learn to flip the switch to know that deeper truth, your practitioners are under the windows here, and they'll be available to you after service for a mini spiritual mind treatment. And if you'd like, if you need to rush out, there's a prayer box at the back. You can just write your prayer request down, and our Ministry of Prayer will know the truth for you all week. And so now we have some closing affirmations.
Thank you. Hi, good morning, everybody. Can you please stand and repeat after me? I can hear you now.
I can hear you now.
Love is the only truth.
Love is the only truth.
Love is on the flip side.
Love is on the flip side.
And so it is.
And so it is.
Thank you.
So on this song, we want you, every time I go like this, like I'm throwing something at you, I'm cueing you to say yes.
Yes.
Oh, you're so good. All right, and then the chorus is yes, yes, yes. I say yes, you'll get it. It's fun, it's easy, and then we'll play with Z a little bit and like that. That's good. this good you have for me.
Yes.
To this good, now let it bless me. All of the good that you wanna bring, I allow it and I say yes. I say yes, 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 yes. I say yes again. I say yes, 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 yes. I say yes. I say yes. Yes. I say yes to the greatest joy you have for me. Yes. To this joy, now let it bless me. All of the joy that you wanna bring, I allow it and I say yes. I say yes, 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 yes. I say yes. I say yes, 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 yes. I say yes.
After me, so much good.
So much good.
Right on time.
Right on time.
I can take it.
I can take it.
'Cause it's mine.
'Cause it's mine.
Spirit's gonna give it.
Spirit's gonna give it.
And I'm gonna get it.
And I'm gonna get it.
'Cause I align.
I align
with the divine.
with the divine.
Yes, I align.
I align
with the divine.
the divine. All of the good that you wanna bring, I allow it and I say yes. I say yes, 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 yes. I say yes. I say yes, 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 yes. I say yes. I say yes, 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 yes. I say yes.
So we are going to ask you to help us out today. After service, this room becomes a prayer chapel. So we ask you to help us by taking your conversations out to Fellowship Hall once the song is ended. And on behalf of all of us, thank you for being here, being part of our spiritual family today. We hope to see you soon. Have a great week.
Say yes, 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 yes. I say yes. I say yes, 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 yes.
Yes,
I say yes.
That's it. We're done.